DWVR. I don't know if anybody actually knows what that stands for. I picked this up off the American store. It's about $14.99. It's a wave shooter that you can move around in. Quick thoughts on the game. Not worth $14.99 in my opinion. It's fun, but it's a bit of a mishmash. See, if I walk around here, you look at this and you go, yep, looks cool. Graphics are nice. Excuse me for the dogs barking. Graphics are nice. You got a half decent selection of weapons, and it's sci-fi theme. You go right. It's a sci-fi theme. Okay, so let's do Organ Door Survival Hard. This game is challenging though. I'll say this game is quite difficult on the hard modes. It's easy peasy on the easy modes, but on the hard modes it gets quite challenging. Oh, look! Sci-fi theme totally gone. Press triangle or circle to select your rifle, but to be honest, you only pretty much only one. You gotta fight waves of skeletons and creatures and stuff. As you can tell, this has got the patch, so I've got the smooth turning for the aim. The sense of depth is great. The sense of presence is really good. Like, it's right up there with the best of them. And the graphics obviously are like Unreal 4, so they look awesome. But it just feels to me, it feels to me that this game should have been cheaper than $14.99 because it kind of feels like somebody who went onto the God, that's so loud, that gun. It doesn't seem to change in pitch. Feels like somebody went onto the Unreal Editor Creator Store, where you can buy other people's models and stuff and use them royalty free. It feels like they did that for the levels and the people, and that's why you have this weird mismatch of skeletons and fantasy setting and sci-fi guns with sci-fi beginnings and stuff like that. It's a big mismatch. You can teleport as well, by the way. You don't have to have smooth movement. The sound effects are kind of lacking. They're not the best of sound effects. There's not much atmosphere. I've just come off from playing Farpoint, which has a brilliant atmosphere. This is very quiet, other than the bloody gun, which has like the same bam 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 sound. That I'm not being too negative on the game. It's a challenging game. It does get hard. And it does use the aim controller, and we don't have tons of aim games at the moment, so if you're looking for a game that has aim support, that gives you a bit of a challenge, and looks nice, I've got to give it that, it does look nice. I'd give this one a go, but if I were you, personally, I wish I'd have waited on a sale to get it for like $10 or less. I don't know if it's worth the 14. Yeah, this is pretty much what you do. You know what wave shooters are. So I think there's like 5 waves, and at the end of the 5th wave you fight a boss. And one of the bosses, I think it randomly chooses a boss, I'm not sure. One of the bosses looks like he should be in a Final Fantasy game. Like, that's what I mean. The art style, the art direction and all that is like all over the shop. Which is why it makes me think somebody went on a store and went, oh, I like all these models. I like that sci-fi guy, he looks cool. I like these guns. I like those skeletons. I'm going to buy all of those. I'm going to put them all in the same game. And that's why we have this weird mismatch of stuff. I mean, it all works. It's all technically very good. Let's see if I can stab him with this. Where'd you go? Ah. I'm trying to stab him with the thing. Oh. I got you. Try the other gun. What was the other gun? Assault rifle. Feels kind of pointless using this. Oh, I'm nearly dead. I need health. thought I picked that up. What's coming after me? Give me some more health. Oh, you little son of a bitch. Oh, nearly got hit. The tracking's good. I mean, it's the aim controller. At this point, I just assume the aim controller tracks. Awesome, no matter what game you're playing. I could be wrong, but it does track well. There's no hands or anything like that. But if you listen, if I shut up. That's the atmosphere you've got. It's just very quiet. There's not an awful lot in the way of sound effects. You can play this game. You don't have to play with the aim. You can play this game with the move controllers. Oh my god, dogs. Stop barking. You can play this game with the move controllers, and you do get different weapons with the move controllers, so you could say that, you know, technically the game was had replay value in the fact that you had different weapons that you can try out. Oh god, that gun is so loud, it does my ears in. But you have to, and you're firing it constantly. So you can't not, you'll die if you don't fire it. Definitely worth like $5, $7. You know, just so you can see you're on an aim game. But it's just lacking a little for me. Just for me, it's my personal opinion. I mean, I know AWOL, he absolutely loved it. He loved this game. And, you know, more power to him. It's everyone's got their own opinions. And I just think it's okay. Like it's just very bland. And oh look, there's a boss. What the? You just spawned right on top of me. That wasn't fair. Jump up there. Shoot you in the ass. Boom. Mission finished. Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. There's only like 3 levels, I think. And the other 3 levels look kind of similar to this. And that's pretty much it, really. That's what you get. Game you've won, final score, blah, blah, blah. You go next and it takes you back to the sci-fi ship. Which, there's no story, there's no context as to why there's a sci-fi ship mixing with fantasy kind of places. Each level has 3 difficulty levels, easy, medium, and hard, and you get the chance to 3-star them. There's a drone assault and archmaid boss, a necromancer, and a shooting gallery as well. Which I think the shooting gallery is the thing down there. I don't know if you can pick these weapons up. No. Turbo shotgun. What do? X on that? Shoot? No. Ah, no. Okay, not sure what I'm doing there. That's pretty much it. I don't think there's much else that I can really show you about this. Fairly simplistic game, really. If you want wave shooter, I'd much recommend raw data. You know, if you're gonna spend raw data, when I got raw data, how much did I pay for that? Was that 20 quid, something like that? I think that was on the sale when it first came out, so it's probably now about 25, 30 quid. I'd put the extra money towards that over this. This was probably good before raw data come out, but raw data's got it's got the cinematics, it's got the music, it's got the different characters with different weapons and progression and levels, and it's the full package. Whereas this feels like, a student kind of threw it together as a final year project using stuff that he could find, and would probably get like an A, because it is implemented really well and all. It's technically correct, but yeah, charging $14.99, yeah, it's not the best. See, when you compare, you got something like Megaton Rainfall, which again, everybody's like jumping around about Megaton Rainfall, about how amazing it is, but for me, it was a good game, but not an amazing one. It had issues with depth, it had issues with blurry textures and stuff like that, but it was fun. The music was cool, and it was a good concept, and it was only £10. Right, that was priced at a point where you play the game, you look at the quality of it, and you go, yeah, okay, I get that. For £10, what more could I expect? It was a good game, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was short, but it allowed me to be Superman for a day. £10 worth it. This for an extra five, bucks on top of that. For the lack of levels, for the lack of spectacle, for the strange mixture of art direction. Yeah, pick it up when it's on sale. That would be what I'd say. Yep, I think I'll call it a day. There's not much else to show, to be honest. That was Preacher Plays. Preacher Plays DWVR. No idea what it stands for. Okay, see you later, guys. Peace out.